Hello all, welcome back to another video. Welcome to Sammy G's World of Cinema. Today on the channel, guys, this is my first video recording in September 2025. And I just want to say I hope everyone has had a wonderful, wonderful summer. Definitely the best summer we've had in a long while over here in the UK, and yeah, I hope everyone's had a great summer, and it looks like it's gonna still be a really great weekend as well to come on the horizon there. So yeah, guys, I thought nice easy video for today. I'm gonna do part 3 of my 4K collection, and really enjoying doing this collection series. Now I am possibly going to do my physical media update, like return from physical media return from buying physical media like video where I showcase the titles that have made inroads into the Sammy G collection as of the 1st of September, because that was when I returned from my physical media buying break. So yeah, guys, the weekend is almost here. Grab yourself a cuppa, guys, and yes, the weekend's almost here. It's meant to be a tidy weekend, weather-wise as well. Let's get on with the show here and let's talk some movies. Come on, let's go. Right, and I've got some Disney 4Ks here. This one was £6. CX Cramlington, and I think I got this one for £6 on 4K. Couldn't believe it. Zootropolis, great movie. Really enjoyed this one. I kind of like the rivalry between the fox and the rabbit, and then they would start to find out they're actually like good friends along the way. Yeah, and this is getting a sequel later in the year, which I am looking forward to checking the sequel out. I actually would be up for a sequel to this one, to be honest. So yeah, nice exclusive artwork on that one, Zootropolis. That sounds pretty superb. There we go, superb. There we go. And I absolutely love this film, guys. This is my favourite film of 2021. Absolutely loved this one. I've seen it a couple times. Luca, wonderful film this. Absolutely love this one. The animation in this one is beautiful. The blends between the sea, I think it's sea creatures into human form, and then there's like this competition with like I think these like motorbikes, I think it is. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Yeah, really good one, this one, guys. The main villain, who's a bit like an Elvis lookalike as well, from what I remember. Yeah, really good one, that one, Luca. And up and away. There we go. Up. Absolutely fantastic film. One of my favourite Disney Pixar films. It would definitely be up there as one of my favourite Disney Pixar films. Yeah, really good stuff. Absolutely beautiful movie, this one, guys. The opening montage scene, it's great, but it's really a tug of the heartstrings. Poof, I tell you, it really is. But wonderful stuff. Yeah, I love this film, guys. And you've got that cute dog. Is it Doug? I think he really dug it, I think. And then there's that, and then there's Kevin as well. Carl, the main elder guy in there. So yeah, lovely film that. I would definitely love to revisit this one at some point in the future there. That's up. And then, yeah, another one of my favourite Disney Pixar films, actually, I would even say that as well, and that is Inside Out. Was that Sue? I don't think Zootropolis was Disney Pixar. Sorry, guys, I just looked on that one there. Inside Out, yep. Absolutely fantastic film. Great original idea for a film as well, with its concept. You know, like putting emotions into like character form and how it affects this girl on a day-to-day basis, and it's kind of that coming of age thing that happens in the movie with like new emotions and that. Beautiful film, this one. Great range of characters. I do need to get Inside Out 2 on 4K as well, because I really did like the sequel, to be fair. So looking at this case now, Inside Out. Looking at Inside Out, there we go. The 4K and the Blu-ray there. Yeah, really great stuff. I think my favourite character in this film might be that pink elephant, I think. Yeah. And then there's Anger, isn't there? Like that character Anger that was quite funny. And then Joy, who's such an optimist. Yeah, lovely film that. And yeah, I can't remember if this one's getting a sequel or not, but a good like retelling of the Rapunzel story, Tangled. Everyone loves Tangled. Great film. Love this one. Yeah, this isn't Disney Pixar, it's Disney Studios, and yeah, really great stuff. I've only seen it the once, and have I only seen it the once? No, sorry, probably about once or twice, sorry. But I haven't seen it for a long time, though, so. Yeah. Do remember this one having some comical moments in there as well. So yeah, really good one, that one, Tangled. Yeah, I haven't seen that one for a long time, actually. Would like to revisit that one. And then I was certainly finding this on 4K, and I found Nemo on 4K. There we go, found Nemo on 4K. Finding Nemo, classic Disney Pixar film. For a lot of people, I think their favourite Disney Pixar film, and I can see why. This is a marvellous film, this one. I love, is it the chemistry between, is it Martin and Dory, who goes, just keep swimming, swimming. Yeah. Oh, really good stuff. And then obviously Brucey the shark, and yeah, really, and that swordfish voiced by Willem Dafoe. Yeah, awesome stuff, guys. I've never seen a sequel, actually, Finding Dory, but I didn't hear the best things about that one, to be fair. But yeah, good one, that. Finding Nemo. Everyone loves Finding Nemo. It's brilliant. And a film not to watch on an empty stomach because of how gorgeous the food looks in this film. I mean, poof, man. The food in here looks absolutely banging. And that is Ratatouille. Oh, wonderful film. My mum and dad, I think it was my mum and dad, took me to see this at Cineworld Bradford during the half term, and absolutely loving this one at the cinema. And I think I went to see it again. It was a friend in my year group at the time, and another friend, and we all went like to see it one weekend. And yeah, just a lovely film. I love this about Lenny the rat in there, and just, you know, like his sort of like passion for cooking and that in this film as well. And yeah, you've got that awesome, like, well, you've got that kind of the obnoxious like food critic in there, that really uptight chef in this film as well, and the guy in there as well who's, you know, who is a bit of a newcomer to the kitchen, and then he's kind of learning all these new skills from like Lenny the Rat. Yeah, lovely stuff, guys, to quote Alan Partridge. So yeah, there's that one, Ratatouille, and just makes me want to go to France as well, just watching this movie as well. So that is Ratatouille. Then it is a bit early, but because it's part of this 4K collection, I thought there's some Christmas films here. Bit early for Christmas, I know, but just part of the 4K collection, I guess. It's a Wonderful Life. Absolutely beautiful film, guys. Just does everything you want in a Christmas film, pretty much. Heart and soul, emotional beats, and, you know, like family coming together for the Christmas period. You know, like and just that bucket loads of just sheer happiness, some wonderful messages, and just a great sort of like we focus on. It's, do you know what? This might actually make kind of an interesting double bill with The Life of Chuck, where you're focusing on George Bailey's younger, and then I think he's a teenager in this film, and then he's a young adult. So really good stuff, this one though, guys. Absolutely love this one. Me and my mum and dad, and we watched this one over Christmas last year, and I'm sure we'll be doing the same all over again in December as well. But absolutely love Jimmy Stewart, one of my favourite actors. I would love to see more films with James Stewart in, because just one of the greatest actors ever, isn't he? Then a film that I grew up with and I watch this film every December without fail, The Polar Express. Not the best 4K transfer, I will admit, but it is still nice to have in the collection. Yeah, the animation style, it's all right. It's pretty good, the animation style, but it's a little bit dated now, but still really fantastic stuff, this one. It kind of does feel like a bit of a Tim Burton movie, this one, at times as well, but great, you know, great messages behind this. You know, Tom Hanks does the voice cast, I think, near all the characters, I think, in this film. So that is The Polar Express. Oh, what a film. Absolute banger, this one as well. Christmas Vacation. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. What a film. Yeah, absolutely love this one. A great Christmas tale with the Griswolds. Just what's not to love? You know, the whole swimming pool segment of the film, and, you know, the scene with the department store, and Chevy Chase just is flirting with that girl at the reception. Obviously, the scene with the squirrel underneath the tree. Yeah. And when, who is it? Is it Randy Quaid that comes into this film, and he does that classic line, "Shit are full." Oh, just a wonderful, daft, fun movie, this one. Out again. Watch this one every December, guys. And that is my Tyneside ticket from last year as well. Yeah, wonderful stuff, guys. And oh yeah, the scene with the whole Christmas lights that keeps going AWOL. Yeah, classic stuff, that one. And that is A Christmas Story, obviously with the classic line, "You'll shoot your eye out, kid," where this young lad is wanting like a BB gun for like Christmas, and this is set in like the 1940s. This film is quite dark, you know, at times. This film is pretty dark and stuff. You know, like the one scene where the two youngsters are just beating the shit out of each other, and there's one scene, it's quite an immense scene, but then the scene with that young lad with the tongue sticking to this pole. Yeah, it's this lamppost, this pole. Yeah, it's a really great film though. I really enjoy this one. Yeah, only watched it for the first time about probably about 3 years ago. So there's that one, A Christmas Story. Now we're getting on to some like MCU films now. I don't have all the MCU films on 4K, but some of my favourite MCU films I wanted to own on 4K, and there's still like a couple out there that I would like to get. Actually, I wouldn't mind getting the new Fantastic Four, actually, when that comes out on 4K, because I did really enjoy that one. Yeah, I would get that one on 4K at some point, to be fair. But this is the one that I think, again, guys, these are a bit out of order, but this one is, these are the, Spider-Man films. Spider-Man Far From Home, which again only cost me $5 on 4K. I think I got this one at the Metro Centre a couple of years ago, and yeah, enjoyable film. Probably my least favourite of the Tom Holland Spider-Man well, I say that Spider-Man trilogy, but I think is there a fourth one coming out with Tom Holland now, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, enjoyable one, set in Europe, very solid film, that one, and 4K in the Blu-ray, and you've got a bonus disc in there as well. And yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal plays a decent villain in this one as well. And oh yeah, I forgot you got this bit of crap on there as well, just a bit of card. I didn't know, but yeah, I'll sort out soddery to that. I'll sort out after the video. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which, yeah, this is a really good one. This is definitely one of the best Spider-Man films out there, and Into the Spider-Verse, and yeah, the animation style is absolutely jaw-dropping, and the editing is stellar in this film and its sequel, which I do have on Blu-ray somewhere. So yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome, like, kind of multiverse take on the Spider Universe as well. So that one, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Then, apologies, guys. These are a bit out of order here. But, we have Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire. Absolutely great stuff from Sam Raimi here. Just a great first live-action adaptation of Spider-Man, and really good stuff from 2002. Tobey Maguire, who does Peter Parker the best, in my opinion, and yeah, iconic version of the Green Goblin played by Willem Dafoe, and the whole cheesy, corny stuff between Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson, I'm not as huge on, but yeah, overall it is a great superhero movie, this one. But I think I do personally prefer the sequel, Spider-Man 2, which was actually the first Spider-Man film I actually watched. And yeah, very, very good sequel. Dr. Ock, badass villain to the story, played by Alfred Molina. Again, a great sort of like, it's kind of like looking at how Peter Parker is kind of affected, not just by the spider, but affected by how it is to being Spider-Man, like full time, and where does that kind of lead him? It's kind of good to look at both perspectives there, but absolutely adore this film, guys. And obviously the classic line, "Whoa, he stole that guy's pizza." Yeah, really enjoyable one, and I love the score as well from Danny Elfman in there as well, so absolutely fantastic. Spider-Man Homecoming, the first of the Tom Holland trilogy. This is a pretty good one. Michael Keaton, great to see Michael Keaton in there, and obviously Michael Keaton's already had experience as being a superhero as Batman, of course. How did it take me that long to think that? Because Michael Keaton's my favourite Batman. But yeah, good to see him in this film. And a good, that kind of like pairing between Spider-Man and Iron Man in this film as well. So yeah, good stuff. Good sort of like a good like reintroduction piece of like Spider-Man in this film as well. So there's that one. Well, this version of Spider-Man did come into Captain America Civil War, and then obviously his first like MCU film was with Homecoming. So there's Spider-Man Homecoming. One of the best cinematic experiences I have ever had in my life, watching this on the big screen. A pure nostalgic fest and just a visual feast for the eyes. Spider-Man No Way Home. I had probably the time of my life watching this one at the cinema with a full house as well, a full crowd, and the reactions, the crowd, the atmosphere was just amazing with this film. And just with all the cameos and Spider-Man, the multiverse story arc is utterly excellent in this one. On Another Day could be my favourite MCU film. I've only seen it twice, and I've not seen it since probably about 3 years ago when I first bought the 4K. But yeah, absolutely great stuff, this one. And oh yeah, the Blu-ray, I think I've still lent that to my dad, actually. I think my dad might still have the Blu-ray somewhere, but yeah, awesome stuff, that one. Then Captain America, The Winter Soldier, one of my favourite MCU films as well. Absolutely great stuff. And a sequel that just goes above and beyond in quality compared to the first film. Now, the first Avenger, I do really like, actually. I think that is an underrated MCU film, but this just takes things to an upper tier, in my opinion. Absolutely brilliant stuff, this one. And great introduction of Bucky Barnes. Great stuff there with Nick Fury as well. And yeah, great pairing between Captain America and Black Widow. Awesome stuff, this one. And obviously you've got the Falcon in there as well. But yeah, awesome stuff, this one. Captain America, The Winter Soldier. Not seen the new Captain America yet. I haven't seen the new one yet, but I've heard quite mixed things, but I'd still be interested to give that one a go. And came out at the same year, 2014, which was an absolute amazing year for film, guys. One of the best years for film, in my opinion. Guardians of the Galaxy. I think a film that surprised everyone at the time with how it turned out. You know, kind of a unknown set of characters at the time as well, and just coming to the big screen. And what we got here was just an absolute magical introduction of these characters. And this trilogy of films have got the best soundtracks in the MCU as well. I think that is pretty fair to say as well, that it has like the best soundtracks, the best song list. But absolutely, yeah, great stuff. Again, I haven't seen a lot of these MCU films. I haven't seen for a long time. I would like to do I might even do that possibly next year, have like a re-binge of a lot of the MCU films. I know Roy at Blue Roy Movies has done that recently as well, so yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, wonderful stuff. And yeah, probably one of the most epic movies ever. Pardon me, sorry about that. One of the most epic movies ever, and just a great conclusion to, as again, a great conclusion to kind of like this team of the Avengers, because I know they are doing the Avengers again, aren't they, in a couple of years, but this sort of era for the Avengers, that is, this was an amazing conclusion, and I haven't seen this one since the cinema. Avengers Endgame, yeah, excellent stuff, this one, guys. It's just it's the pacing, the way the film is edited, and the way the film it focuses on characters individually and how it brings them back full circle. It is absolutely awesome. This is a magical film, this, guys. I did see this one, I think, on release day, and the cinematic experience was absolutely bloody ace as well. So yeah, there's that one, Avengers Endgame. I wasn't as big on at the time when I first watched it, but a film I grew on real appreciation on second viewing, actually. I think when I got the Blu-ray or DVD for Christmas, I think it was, one Christmas, I think it was, Ant-Man. Yeah, I've really grown to really like this one a lot, actually, and probably the only Ant-Man film I need, to be honest, because the two sequels I thought was pants, to be honest. But this is a good first entry, at least. I really did enjoy this one. Love Michael Douglas, great supporting character to that, and just and as like Hank Pym, and the villain is a little bit. I'm not as big on the villain. Admittedly, the villain is kind of one of the weakest villains in the MCU, I would say, but yeah, good stuff. And I do like the father and daughter chemistry in this movie as well. Yeah, this is a good film. And then that huge version of Thomas the Tank Engine as well. Yeah, awesome film, that one, Ant-Man. A film I would consider to be quite underrated, actually. Yeah, it's not the best MCU film out there, but you know what? I think this film kind of just came out at sort of the right time with Everything Everywhere All at Once, but also came out a few months after, No Way Home as well. And it was kind of off the back of that film, and that is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, by the way, it's the Multiverse of Madness, right? Why were there no Madness songs featuring in this film? And why didn't Madness make a cameo? It's absolutely madness. But bit of a dad joke. But yeah, I quite enjoy this one, guys. I think I definitely do prefer this to the first Doctor Strange film, which I don't think that's too much of an unpopular opinion, that one. I think probably more people would probably pick this one over the original, probably. And great to see Sam Raimi back in the directing chair for a Marvel related movie as well. So that's Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Back to the Avengers, and we have Infinity War. Now, I haven't seen this film since the cinema as well, so that is going to be probably well over 7 years now, but had a great time nonetheless seeing this one at the cinema, and it was just, again, such an epic, eventful first installment into an epic, two-part epic conclusion. Yeah, and obviously with Thanos as the main sort of antagonist in this film as well. Yeah, it has been a long while since I've last watched Infinity War, so yeah, I am overdue a bit of a rewatch for that one. So that's Avengers Infinity War. God, I'm doing well for time today. And I do need to get the third movie on 4K, but for right now, I've got the first one and Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, which I do really like this film, guys. It has weakened a little bit in quality on like subsequent viewings, but it's still a very enjoyable, fun outing with the Guardians, and great to see oh, who is it, guys? Kurt Russell in there as Peter Quill's father in there as well. So yeah, the great backstory with that, and yeah, I do really like the chemistry between Rocket Raccoon and is it Yandu? Is it someone like that? Yeah, but so like I probably butchered that name. Apologies, guys. But anyways, yeah, Michael Rooker's character anyway. So, yeah, great stuff. I keep forgetting that Sylvester Stallone made a cameo in this one as well as Howard the Duck did. So, and of course, like the first film, banging soundtrack as well. Young Groot's in there as well to the story. We can't forget that. And, yeah, excellent stuff, that one. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Another MCU film I haven't seen since the cinema, Thor Ragnarok, which is probably the only Thor film I need, to be honest. I didn't like Love and Thunder. The Dark World was a load of fucking cack. And the first film is just bang average, middle of the road in my opinion. So Ragnarok is just the one that does me fine out of these 4 movies. Literally 4 of them as well. So yeah. And for a £5 from CX, I wasn't complaining at that. Yeah, great stuff, that one. Good, like, kind of, yeah, I remember there was a good battle between Thor and, is it like Hulk as well? And Loki makes a good supporting role to, like, the story as well. So, yeah, Thor Ragnarok there. If I was to star in this film, it would be Sammy G and the Legend of the Ten Rings. But the film is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, which is an awesome film. Yeah, I really enjoyed this one, guys. This was a bit of a surprise at the cinema as well. It is a little bit all over the shop in terms of, like, I think with its like third act, I want to say there was a lot going on into like kind of one sort of like basket, but it is just a good fun introduction piece for Shang-Chi. And yeah, I don't know if we are getting a sequel to this one, but I would kind of be up for a sequel to this one. Great kind of like martial arts take on like the MCU. Yeah, good stuff that this one, guys. And remember, I remember there being an awesome like bus sequence to this film as well. So yeah, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And the second to last one now, and wow, my goodness, done well for time today. And that is the first Deadpool, which, get this as well, guys, haven't seen it since the cinema. What? But yeah, absolutely loved this one at the cinema, and wow, 2 for £20 at the time. God, what a deal that was. But yeah, awesome movie. Everyone loves Deadpool. Awesome time. And yeah, I do really like the second film as well. The second film, yeah, I do need to get that one on 4K at some point. And will I get Deadpool and Wolverine? Possibly at some point. However, yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that film, admittedly. But yeah, the first Deadpool, very, very good stuff. And definitely one of my favourite, like Marvel-related movies. And definitely my favourite X-Men related movie as well. And that is Logan. Absolutely wonderful film, this. Yeah, I know the X-Men film series is been a little bit hit and miss, admittedly, but this is my favourite of the X-Men films. And Days of Future Past, actually, I did really enjoy that one. But yeah, and it's quite emotional at the end as well. But yeah, just a great character study of Logan, the Wolverine, and just, yeah, absolutely great stuff. And love the villain in this one as well. Great, like, yeah, kind of like a road trip movie at times as well. But you've got the Blu-ray, the 4K and then the noir version as well. So that is Logan. So yeah, guys, that's it. That concludes part 3 of my 4K collection. Do let me know, guys, have you seen any of these films? In the comments down below, what's your thoughts on any of these movies, and do you have them in your collection? I would love to know all of that good stuff in the comments down below. And yeah, guys, thanks for all the continuous support on the channel. I really do appreciate it, guys. And yeah, just thanks for the comments, and thanks for the kind messages as well, guys. I've had some amazing comments from some amazing people of late as well. It's been absolutely wonderful indeed. And yeah, long may this YouTube journey continue. So yeah, hope everyone has a wonderful weekend ahead, guys. I think I'll think of something else, another video to kind of like bring to you guys over the weekend, and I'll be back for more content soon. So thanks for watching, cheers for stopping by, and until next time, I'll see you for the next video. Bye bye.